What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Stock Holiday, right back at you again with the latest and the greatest in these cryptocurrency markets. Do me a quick favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Now let's get into it. Another day in the world of cryptocurrency. Bitcoin is doing what Bitcoin is supposed to do at this particular time. The market is all over the place. People are very confused. A lot of the folks who are new to cryptocurrency seems to be confused as far as what thing is going on. But those of us who've been in this cryptocurrency space for a while, we have a little bit of a better understanding of what is transpiring right now, even though it does not feel good watching the red candles spit out. But this is what we have become accustomed to, and this is what we are to be expecting during this particular period of the cycle. You take a look at Bitcoin right now, we're at $67,000, $67,039, almost $66,000. Bitcoin is just sliding down. Over the past few days, we did see a little bit of a baby, small rally of Bitcoin. It did touch above $70,000. The sentiment started to soften up. People started to get excited. But I'm telling y'all, whenever the market pumps up, whenever you get that little bit of excitement, it is going to come back down because we are in a bear market. That's what happens in a bear market. It don't just come straight down. It's going to come down like we saw that nasty splash to the downside, hitting $60,000. Then it did a little bit of a recovery. We saw a 3-day recovery, almost touched $71,000. Altcoins were green. Altcoins started to explode. Saw some altcoins up 30-40%. Then you're going to see them come right back down as Bitcoin come right back down. So this is going to be a up and down. You're going to see some pumps. You're going to see some dumps. A lot of folks are ready. A lot of folks on the sidelines are in position and they're ready for the pumps. And when the pumps come, they're going to be taking profits. When the dumps come back down, they're going to be buying back in. Rinsing and repeating. You can make money in a bear market and you can make money in a bull market. How do you make money in a bear market? Pay attention to what the market is doing. Pay attention to how the market is moving. When it's dumping, a lot of people are buying in at the dumps. And when it's pumping, a lot of people are taking profits very quick, maybe 2 or 3 days. But people are in and out very quick because they understand how the bear market acts. So it's very important to watch. We're at $66,831 right now for a Bitcoin. Bitcoin is down $1,700 for the day. Stock market is down. The stock market was closed yesterday, but this is what we were expecting. NASDAQ down 200 points, Dow Jones down 60 points. So not surprising because we are expecting the NASDAQ, the Dow Jones, the S&P 500 to start to soften up. We're expecting it to start to collapse just a little bit. Not going to happen all at one time, but we're going to see it start to contract. Take a look at Ethereum. We're at $1,950 right now for Ethereum. One of the most interesting things that I'm looking at right now, I'm looking at the Bitcoin dominance. The Bitcoin dominance is 58.03%. How long have we been talking about and trying to get to the low 58 percentile, trying to get to the 57 percentile dominance for Bitcoin? Well, look, we are right there. We're a couple of ticks away from being in the 57 percentile range for Bitcoin. I can't remember the last time I've seen a 57% dominance for Bitcoin. Ethereum dominance 10.25%. So what does that tell me? Where is the liquidity going? Where's the flow going? If the Bitcoin dominance is dropping, the Ethereum dominance is dropping, what dominance is making up for the difference? Pay attention to the market is all I can tell you. Pay attention to the market because the market will talk to you. The market will speak to you. If it's not going to Bitcoin, if it's not going to Ethereum, where else is it going? Do your own research. Pay attention to the markets. But you take a look at the Fear and Greed Index. We talked about how the Fear and Greed Index has made a new bottom. Now the bottom for the Fear and Greed Index is 5. So we're at 12 or 13 right now. We still got a lot of room. We have a lot of range between the 5 and the 13 marking for the Fear and Greed Index. Even if we go down to 9, we still didn't hit the bottom. So we're going to see some bounces. We're going to see some dumps. We're going to see some pumps. The range could be from 7 fear and greed index to 13 to 15, then come back down. Do not get fooled. Do not get tricked with the various pumps that may happen. Was $60,000 the bottom? We will know. We don't know right now, but it possibly could be. They say, oh, we could see a 50% dip from where we are right now. We absolutely could. But until those times come, all we can do is go off of the verified information that we have. Currently, the verified information that we have is that the bottom is $60,000. One of the things I'm really standing on this particular time, the 4-year cycle is solid as a rock. 550 days is my go-to. I'm holding on to that. I'm going to be buying heavy towards the end part of this year. After summertime, I'm going to be going in heavy in preparation for the next Bitcoin halving of 2028. This is a process. I vividly remember last cycle, 2022, we were buying heavy. We were buying heavy preparing for the 2024 Bitcoin halving because we saw how 2021 did. We said, you know what? All right, you got me this time. 2022, 2024 Bitcoin halving, we're going to get it right this time. So we got it right as far as buying the small coins, buying early. We just didn't exit in 2024. We should have exited in 2024, but we thought 2025 altcoins were going to explode like they traditionally have. But altcoins and Bitcoins, there was a bit of a decoupling. Altcoins got off track from the Bitcoin 4-year cycle. Bitcoin's still on a 4-year cycle. Altcoins have gotten off track from Bitcoin's 4-year cycle. So now we're wondering and paying attention to, okay, so what is altcoin cycle right now? What type of cycles are the altcoins on right now? Things have moved with altcoins. Will altcoins ever be great again? We wished altcoins were great in 2025, like we were expecting. So now we're trying to figure out how will they make altcoins great again. Will the Clarity Act do it? They've been talking about the Clarity Act. This bill's supposed to be passed. The Pro-Cryptocurrency Administration, we're getting this person in place. We're getting a new Fed chairman. What will the Clarity Act do when it gets approved? And when will it get approved? They've been promising so many things to us. A lot of things have not came to fruition. Dangling things in front of our head, news headlines, promising us this, tweeting that, keeping us in that bubble. But the 4-year cycle is what I'm trusting more than a politician. The 4-year cycle is what I'm trusting more than somebody from a large institution representative, more than a cryptocurrency altcoin developer coming out telling me that their coin is the greatest thing. This coin is the new Bitcoin of Ireland. This coin is the Bitcoin of Japan. Nah, I am following the 4-year cycle, paying attention to what things the way things have transpired in the past, and following the footsteps and making sure I make the right steps going forward. Ethereum $1,945, Bitcoin $66,890. Not too bad. We did see Bitcoin at $60,000. So we understand that we are in a confirmed bear market. No big deal. Nothing to cry about. Bear markets are normal. Bull markets are normal. It just happened to be the time that we are in a bear market. No big deal. Nothing to cry about. Nothing to get super stressed out about. Keep your emotions intact. When you understand what you're dealing with, a lot of times that can allow you to keep things in proper perspective so you don't have to get super stressed out. You don't have to panic. You don't have to have so much uncertainty. Now, if you don't understand what a bear market is, why a bear market is coming, when to expect a bear market, then that will cause a lot of the fear. That'll cause a lot of the uncertainty and doubts that people are having. I'm reading the comments. People just really don't understand that we're just in a bear market. If you're in a bear market, what are we supposed to be seeing? What is Bitcoin supposed to be doing in a bear market? What does altcoins do following Bitcoin? Once you understand these things, a lot of the uncertainty will be removed. Now, there's still a lot of unknowns out there, but as far as the major uncertainties, hey, it is what it is. We understand that this is what happens in a bear market. So now that I understand that, why am I panicking? Why am I losing sleep? Why am I picking up my phone all the time, looking at my portfolio? Why am I wishing and hoping that things will go to $150,000 right now? Why am I wishing that we can see another all-time high right now? Would be great to see it, but that is not to be expected in a bear market. So let's not fool ourselves. Let's not give ourselves any fake hope. Let's not feed into the narratives that they are trying to push down our throat. So just continue to stay strong, continue to watch the charts, continue to, what I'm doing, I'm watching the charts because I'm really paying attention to and I want to catch all of the quote unquote flash crashes. I want to catch all of the quote fears. Whenever there's a huge splash to the downside, you're going to see a lot of fear. I want to buy up that fear. My goal in 2026 is to buy up all of the fear. When Bitcoin hit $60,000, it was it was shocking. I was expecting it, but it was shocking when it happened. Um, we didn't know how low it was going to go, but we were in position. We were ready. We said, you know what? This one of them ones. $76,000 to $60,000. Oh yeah, that's one of them ones. So we continue to look for those type of occurrences. When things go down like that, oh yeah, we want to be first in line. Sign me up. Got my positions ready as far as the coins that I need to, the bags that I need to fill, the various coins. XRP is one of those. I have a list of coins or list of bags with coins name on them that needs to get filled. So every time we see some splashes to the downside, if the stock market crash, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency is going to follow, my dry powder is ready. The bags are open and they're just waiting to get filled. And that is my job as the CEO of my own portfolio to fill these bags, store these bags up, fill them and store them and get them ready for the bull market. That's my job in the bear market. So you have to understand what the duties are in the bear market. And you also have to understand what the duties are in a bull market. Understanding the assignments is how we will make profits. This is a long ball, long game. We're not expecting to see instant results overnight. If you swing trading, you can. Some of these things we'll buy low, we'll sell high, but we still have our bulk bags in position and filling them. Boom. Constantly filling them. Boom. See the market go down. Let me go ahead and add some more. So a lot of moving parts right now. It's going to be a lot of confusion as we continue to scale through 2026. It's going to be some bright moments, going to be some down moments, but stay intact. Keep your composure. Um, don't get too low. Don't get too high. You want to stay even keel. You want to keep things balanced. Continue to watch the market. The market will speak to you. Your altcoins will speak to you. Last night we took a look at on the live. We took a look at one of the coins and we compared it to Bitcoin. We watched how this coin was running in comparison to Bitcoin. That is a great way to do analysis on the various altcoins. Watch how they run with Bitcoin. Watch how I run with Ethereum. I mean, there's so many ways and so many things that we have to look at when we are breaking down altcoins. So it's an exciting time to me. Bear markets are exciting. You just have to make sure you don't get your emotions caught up in it. Sometimes you're going to lose money. Some days you're going to lose money. But understanding that this is not about today, it's not about this month, this is about the entire cycle. We're doing and making moves right now, preparing for the bull market. All of this, we're just getting our foundation ready, doing the labor right now so we can get rewards. We want to see the fruits from our labor get produced during the next bull market. So we got to do all the work right now. We got to dig up the dirt. We got to water it. Got to fertilize it. We got to prune the little growings, kill the weeds, kill all the noise, kill all the bud, and just continue to properly manicure your portfolio. So this video is not financial advice. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell any crypto. This video is strictly for entertainment and educational purposes only. Before investing into anything, please consult with a professional financial advisor. So if you want to holler at me, come on over there. Let's chop it up in the Patreon. You can hit me on the inbox. We could talk about any altcoin, do portfolio analysis, break things down to its very small compound, and see what we have in store. But like I said, I just continue to come to you guys every day just to continue to give you that good encouragement. Coming to you guys every day to give you that good motivation. And that's all I got for you on this one. It's your boy, Stock Holiday, and I'm out.